Just because you're such a skilled and experienced marketer, Brandon, could you just like elaborate this kind of concept of leading and lacking metrics, and how should like a CMO be thinking about these two buckets?
Yeah. So, and again, I always go back to the things that matter to the business as a whole. So even my leading indicators tend not to be, things like comments or engagement or likes or shares or stuff like that. That stuff, to me, again, you can't speak that language outside of marketing, I don't think.
Remember this, people.
That's right. It just doesn't, they don't care. They don't understand it. So at the end of the day, where I'm going to is I start with leading indicators that the business understands connects to revenue at some point. It's not immediate revenue, but connects at some point.
Yeah.
An example in B2B, the very simple example is, does someone sign up for a demo? Does someone go to the product, PDP, the product web page site? So they're not just on your homepage, but they've gotten down to actually look at the products.
Yeah.
Is someone reaching out to a salesperson? Has someone had a sales call? Is someone, do you have multiple people within the same organization looking at your materials or reaching out to salespeople?
Yeah.
So the leading indicators I use are things like qualified leads as they come through. And then ultimately, are people engaging with content that matters to get to a transaction that we know has a high propensity to lead to, revenue at the back end? So I have like 3 or 4 leading indicators that I present. And what that does is that gives evidence to the organization that what we're doing is catching attention, but it also gives evidence that there's revenue to come from this campaign. And then once the revenue starts to come in, then I can start calculating things like ROI on the actual effort.
Yeah, brilliant.